quick, like, brief scenario that happened this week.
Ooh.
So first, wait, let me help Patty Mug. She can't get up.
Oh my gosh, Patty.
So this week, Paul McCartney had like some surprise shows happening at Bowery. And I was so devastated because I couldn't go to any of his shows. Like, I was literally crying to Amari about it during my lunch break. And I was just saying, like, I have to see this man. Like, Let It Be was literally the first song that I learned on an instrument, on the piano, and my dad taught me that. And then, like, since I could remember, I've always listened to the Beatles. Like, we would go on family road trips, and all he would be doing is, like, playing the Beatles, the #1 album. And, yeah, sorry, Patty Melt's terrorizing Tiff right now. And yeah, like, I had to fucking see the man. I love that white man so much. And I couldn't get any tickets.
I low-key love white men. But
Oh, we're gonna unpack that.
Cut that.
No, we're gonna unpack that in a bit. So I couldn't get tickets, was really sad about that. Then Friday comes around, it's like his last final show. And I'm like tossing and turning in bed. And I'm like, okay, actually, let me give context. I was kind of stalking on Twitter prior. And so I kind of knew when he was going to pull up to the venue. Because you know how, like, paparazzi will, like, take pictures of a celebrity when they're, like, pulling up to a venue, or, like, mega fans will, like, be like, oh my God, Paul McCartney, like, pulling up to whatever. So people had been posting that on Twitter. And I was like, okay, so this man is going to come around, like, 3 p.m. before the show starts at 5. And so I'm, like, there, fast forward to Friday, tossing and turning in bed, thinking, like, should I go? And lately, I've been, like, really into signs, like the world trying to tell me things, like subliminal signs and messages. And I put my music on, it's on shuffle, and, like, 2 Beatles songs come up. And I'm like...
Which ones?
It was a George Harrison song. It was something. And then, I forgot what other fucking Beatles song came on, but it went on. And I was like, okay, like, if this isn't a sign from the dead, aka John and George, like, I don't know what is. Do I sound delusional as fuck? Sorry. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go. Bowery's like 20 minutes away from me. I pull up and there's not a lot of people, which is so convenient. And then he shows up like 30 minutes later. And I felt so happy. Tiff, I literally cried. Like, I cried. I called my dad. I cried. And I like sent him this long message and was like, I feel like I've accomplished something for the both of us. Like, you literally gave me the music taste that I have now. Like, I see so much of myself in my dad, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, like, it was just so wild and healing and, like, therapeutic. But, yeah, so good. So I saw the man, and we'll do, like, a 20-second cut here for the video to play.
You saw your papa and then called your papa.
Yeah, papa. But yeah, thank you for tuning in today. I hope you all had a really cute Valentine's Day and a cute weekend. This is Tiff. She's amazing. I love her. She actually gave me the Hello Kitty plushie that I introduced in the first episode. Yeah. Tiff, do you want to say anything?
No, sorry.
About yourself, or like...
I have Popeye stuck in my teeth, so I was like trying to remove it.
Tiff,
I'm super excited to be here. I'm honored to be your first guest because obviously Amari doesn't count.
yeah,
So.
he doesn't. He was a trial, low-key. Oh, sorry, Amari, if you're...
And she said
listening.
that. Not me.
But yeah, we're here today, and we're eating Popeyes. Because it's kind of full circle because Tiff put me on Popeyes. Like, before, I didn't give a fuck about Popeyes.
I love Popeyes.
But it's so good. Like, the mac and cheese is crazy.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, I got mac and cheese and 1 chicken wing.
Oh, girl, I'll get you another one. Why'd you get one? I didn't know you could do that.
How are you today? How was your Valentine's?
It was interesting. It was great. I've been working 7 days a week, like a psychotic person, obviously. So I was like really, really tired. And my boyfriend and I, Richard, who they just saw.
It's so weird. Like, we literally spent the whole day with him before for a band. Also, Rich is in me and Amari's band, so yeah.
Yeah, and I missed him. He doesn't give a fuck about me. But yeah, we went to this restaurant in our neighborhood called Ernesto's. It's like a Spanish tapas restaurant. It's super, super, super good. You have to go. And their menu kind of rotates. So it changes all the time. But there are some things that are like always on there. There's this rabbit dish. It's so good.
Not you eating a rabbit.
So mean. A little cute little bunny. No, but it's like delicious. They have like this Iberico on top of chips. It's so freaking good. But yeah, so we went there. We got like bar seating. And we sat next to like this man. Obviously, it's Valentine's Day, and there are like so many couples.
Yeah.
And there's just one lone white man sitting by himself. Like, hate on men all the time to the point where I'm like, maybe I should stop doing this.
No, let's hate on them.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like super unproductive. But in reality, I fucking love white men. Like Cillian Murphy. I love Cillian Murphy.
Okay, yeah. He's beautiful when he was young.
Yeah. Oh, no, too. But, and like, I don't know. Who else? Just like celebrities. Artists, but I can't think of a single one right now. I kind of really. Oh, bitch, who do I love?
Wait, you should tell them about the twins.
What twins?
The white
fuck. Way to bring that up.
Okay.
No.
We don't have to. We can cut that.
No, I like hot take. Comment down below if you feel the same way. Think that the twins from the Oppenheimer group are really sexually hot. Yeah, that's that. Okay, now your turn. Tell me someone that is embarrassing.
I don't know. I really love Paul McCartney.
Actually, you have one that's embarrassing.
Who?
Nat Wolf or whatever.
Oh, Alex Wolf. No, I love that man. Like, I think he.
We do not have the same taste in men.
He's just okay. Yeah. Well, the Oppenheimer twins are like bald.
Like, really short.
Something about him, like a white man with curly hair.
Is he white?
He's Jewish.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He can like, I think he might be like tearing it up on IG Live in the bedroom almost. Like, wait, what do you mean? like he's like so fine. Like, he's so
tearing
sexy.
It up on IG Live in the bedroom? What does that mean? What does that mean?
That was a brain rot phrase. Sorry.
Oh, do I not get it?
Maybe
not.
Maybe not. No. I just love a man with curly hair and moles.
Oh, Mari.
Yeah.
Good. You got that.
I have a thing with like moles. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, Alex Wolff is just so fine. I've like loved that man since I was a child. Like, did you ever watch the Naked Brothers band?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, do you remember that he had like a milk phase? I don't know if you remember. No. He was always known as like the member who played drums and like was into milk.
Okay. I'll let that slide. I've definitely been into weirder shit.
But like, I don't know. Like, he was always so cute. Like, literally been my crush since I was like 8 years old. I actually saw him live last year, which was so crazy. What? This man was so sexy.
Is he in a band?
Yeah, he was with his brother Nat.
The Naked Brother band?
No. It was just Nat and Alex Wolff.
Oh.
But so sexy, man.
Why were they called the Naked Brothers band?
Yeah, that's
like
something else
y'all
weird.
Are freaky. And it was like a child's television show.
That's true.
Why were they naked?
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Like, were they ever naked?
Hated Rosalina.
Who the fuck is that?
She was like the love interest of Nat.
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Fuck Rosalina.
And she was Asian.
She was. All my bitches hate Rosalina. I didn't know you dated anyone before Maury until listening to your podcast with Maury.
Because I just dated so young. Like, I don't know like why I did that. But again, like I had brought up like I was around like my sisters and stuff. But that man was an a-hole and a half.
Fuck him.
We can talk about it. We can talk about this man. Like, okay. Doubt he's gonna fucking listen to this. But
wait, who is this?
His name was I'm gonna censor it. His name was
obsessed with that name. I want to name my kid that.
Loki, that's like a non-binary name. Like
Oh yeah.
it's like sock.
What? Sock?
Am I like just brain rotting to you right now? I'm scared.
Dude, my brain's rotted, so
Okay.
That's I just am not picking up what you're putting down.
Like, have you seen those like memes about like, oh, sock wants you to change the? Okay, I'll have to send it to you later. I have a thing for people that are smart.
Yeah.
What's that called? That's called something.
Being smart.
But like, there's like an actual interest.
No, I'm joking. I don't know. I totally get that. Of course, you want to be with someone smart.
And I really liked him because he was so smart, but the guy was an a-hole. Fuck.
Patty's pooping. Patty. Patty was a good one. Good girl. Patty just pooped in front of us.
After eating the mac and cheese. Hold on.
I'm dead.
We had a homecoming dance. And he took another girl. And we
While
were dating.
you?
Yeah. Like, and he was like, I'm sorry. It's because like I asked her before we started going out. But like,
What?
in my head, even then I knew that it was fucked up. I was like, okay, this is like really weird. Like, why would you take another girl? Like, we're literally going out. Like, just tell her that you can't take her anymore. But in my head, I was like, oh, this guy's so pretty. And also I didn't know how to like stand up for myself. So I was like, it's okay.
Wait, this is high school?
Like, it was high school.
Was your
yeah.
high school so big that like people didn't know who was dating who? Or like, how did everyone not know that you guys were dating?
They knew that we were dating, but I don't know. I guess he just literally didn't give a fuck. He was like, I'm going to take this other girl.
That is crazy. See, I feel like my high school is so small that like if something like that happened would be like on the newspaper, like the front page of the newspaper.
And then he ended up dumping me and I cried. And we're not going to talk. Well, we're going to talk about this, but this is like the lowest that I've ever been for a man, which is disgusting. I fucking like I begged him to not dump me. I was like, no, please.
It's fine. You were young. It's okay. It happens.
And now we're
not to me though. Not to me. But
bye.
That's totally fine. I feel like that makes sense, especially when you're young. And like I remember my first boyfriend, the reason why I wanted to stay with him at the end was literally just because I was like, no one else will ever love me.
Yep. That's literally the same vibe.
Yeah. So I definitely didn't want him to stay though, if that makes sense. At the very end, I wasn't like begging him to stay. He cheated on me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I would not.
So that almost just like made it easier to just like cut him off. Like I understand why you would like do that, especially at such a young age. You just like kind of feel like you're unlovable, which like why do young girls feel that way? I always wonder if I were to date in my adult life, because like we're both the same. Like we have been in our relationships for a really long time, and even though I was an adult technically when I started dating Rich, like it doesn't feel like how I feel now. Like I very much so feel like an adult now. And I'm always just like, I wonder if I would feel love the same way that I did when I was a kid.
Oh, I get
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I feel like when you're younger, falling in love feels so different than what I would imagine it feeling like now. I don't know,
because it's your first time doing all of these firsts, right?
Yeah, or like first, second, or like,
yeah.
you know. But like I feel like you're just so much more innocent.
You're naive.
Yeah, and nothing else really matters except for like what you're doing in that moment. Like now we have to think about bills and our jobs and all these things, and dating, I mean, at least for my friends, it feels like it comes like secondary. Whereas I feel like at the time when I was falling in love, that felt like that was it. Like that was the moment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like literally the only thing that mattered. It was like, I'm so excited to go to school and wake up at 6 a.m. because I'm going to see this man.
Literally. Like how exciting was that?
Like brain dead. Like I didn't do my chemistry homework. I'm just so excited to see this man.
Like people dating now, do they feel that way? I guess they can't. Like, I can't wait to see him on the corner of Myrtle Wyckoff in front of Popeyes. I know he's going to be there at 8 a.m. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do people feel that way?
I don't think so. I don't know. Crushes are weird. Crushes are essentially like a lack of information if you think about it.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you're like
that's such a good way of
glorifying this
putting it.
person, but you don't know
Fuck
shit
that.
about them.
I never want to have. I mean,
I don't want
I
to have a
never
crush
want
anymore.
to do that ever again. I'm super happy with my man. Stay with me, my man.
Aw,
I'm
so
begging. I'm
cute.
begging Rich to stay with me right now. Please stay with me.
Yeah, I feel very validated that you said that because low-key I feel the same way.
Yeah, like I'm not scared necessarily. Or I guess I kind of am. Just like, oh, how is that gonna pan out?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that gonna look like?
But also, it's so reassuring because it's like you've been with him for so long. I've been with Amari for so long. So it's like reassuring to know that you're growing with this person.
Yeah, for sure. And I never feel that way about my friends. I'm never like, oh my God, like I'm going to be friends with this person for fucking 60, 50 years. Like I'm never thinking that. Honestly, my motto is to be extremely delusional and not think too much.
Yeah.
Because I overthink everything and it doesn't benefit me at all. So
Real.
I just
Real.
live my life not trying to think too much about things.
Real. Actually, yeah. Like, okay. Honestly, shout out to Tiff because earlier this year we had like a small discussion and she helped me to become like more delusional. I think everyone should get more delusional now.
Did you hear that, you guys? I'm helping spreading the delusion. We can't just be ruminating on certain things. It doesn't benefit us.
Yeah.
And I think that you have to be you have to be well thought out, and you have to plan your life, and you have to plan all these things, and you have to take care of your people and like this, that, and the third. But I feel like I used to just like sit there and think about like something that was happening and like really overthink it, and it would consume my whole entire life. And I just like don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but
I think it's so good. I think it's so good because I feel like the past like 2 years, at least since living in New York, I've been so in my fucking head. And like before I was not like that at all. Like before I would be like, I'm going to do this and I don't give a fuck what people think. But like, especially living where we are now, of course it's so hard to not be in your head. But like, as much as you can, just like tell yourself like it's okay. The people that like it. The people that like, I'm blanking out on the saying, but it's like the people that care don't matter, and the people that don't care matter.
I got bullied into switching to an iPhone. I like it, but
that's progress, because when Tiff first got it, she was like, fuck, I'm moving into iPhone. Like, I hate Apple.
But I haven't even had time to like play around with it.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like set up super basic. I haven't had time to log into anything, so I like was late on paying Con Ed. It wasn't paying my credit card. Like it was so bad.
Yeah, this is a big change because like since I've known Tiff, she's always been that one bitch with the Samsung or like Google Android phone.
Yeah.
Which was like a big part of her personality because like she had cool phones though. Like she was the only one busting out like a
because they're just
1
better.
foot. Yeah.
They're just fucking better, and I was hoping to convert more people over to my side, but that just didn't happen at all. Even my boyfriend left for Apple, and you know, I wasn't getting invited to things. I wasn't I was sitting at home alone thinking about white men, but no, like it was hard for me to maintain like friendships.
Yeah.
Even like I wasn't like chatting with people casually, and like I love doing that.
Fuck Google.
Yeah.
They're ending friendships.
Yeah, so I was messaging people on Instagram DMs, and like that was so normal to me. It's not normal, right? That's like not normalized.
Like literally for a while I was messaging Tiff through Facebook. So
yeah,
that's crazy. Like for our age to be messaging through Facebook.
Yeah, like my friend group from home, there's 16 of us all on Facebook Messenger. Yeah, like I appreciate everything that everyone has done for me the past 7 years. Thank you guys so much.
We were so patient with you.
Side. Yeah. It's cool because I have like all the apps now.
Hell yeah. And you also downloaded TikTok recently.
Yeah, I re-downloaded TikTok, but I haven't really been on it. I think I'm kind of done. Yeah, I'm done with TikTok. It's like I wasn't on it the whole time I had the iPhone, so like 3 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
How long has the TikTok ban been?
Like mid-January, I think.
Oh shit!
Right?
What?
Yeah, early January.
I feel
almost.
like 2-3 weeks maybe I didn't have TikTok, and when it returned to the App Store, I downloaded it like immediately, and I was scrolling, and the first thing it showed me was like Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my god, that one video where like she looks like a divorced mom with her son.
I have no idea.
He's like wearing like all pink,
Yeah,
and she's like, yeah, they're like applauding for I think him.
Yeah, and he like kisses her on the lips, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, that kiss!" And normally, okay, if I saw that, I would have clicked into hashtag Kylie Jenner, scrolled for like fucking an hour looking at Kylie Jenner, then scroll for another fucking hour looking at Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
And then when I was watching that, I was like, why the fuck do I give a fuck? Like, why do I care about this?
I love that.
So
Enlightenment.
yeah, so then I just clicked off TikTok.
I need to get on that grind.
Yeah, I mean, I was on it for a bit today. Let's see what my screen time was. How do I do that?
I think it's on settings.
Okay.
Yeah, settings, and then like maybe like screen time. Literally look up screen time.
Like, how do I get to settings?
I was like honestly so happy that TikTok was potentially going to get banned, because I was like, oh, this is amazing for the human race. Like, we're going to go back to long form media. My attention span is going to get fixed. Nope. Literally lasted like, I think the ban lasted like 12 hours, and like most of it we were fucking asleep for. So
Okay, fuck. I was kind of on TikTok for a long time. 38 minutes. But that's kind of a long time. I thought I was on there for like one scroll.
Wait, 38
you know
minutes in one day?
Yeah, today. Is that a lot?
That's not a lot, actually.
I feel like I wish I had my Pixel so I could check what my screen time for TikTok was before. But I feel like it was like hours. I'm working at Fugazi.
I say Fugazi, but I just don't know.
I say Fugazi too.
What's the correct way?
I'm not that sure. People ask us all the time. I'm like, it's whatever you want it to be. I feel like New Yorkers say Fugazi, and then everyone else, we just say Fugazi. I don't know. It sounds better as Fugazi.
Fugazi just sounds like it just looks like Fugazi.
Yeah. So I'm there, and then I'm full time at Staple. Working under Jeff Staple.
Crazy.
Life is a movie. Life is a dream. But yeah, it's a lot of work.
Tiff's always doing crazy shit. I think like since I've known you, you've like always done like crazy cool things.
I just really prioritize my career because
she doesn't give a fuck about me or her friends.
I don't give a fuck about anybody except for the man, the man. My parents were like, "You're gonna be a lawyer. You're gonna be a doctor," and I was like, "Right. No, can I like go to business school?" And they were like, "Okay, yeah, fine." Like it was like fine, you can go to business school. So I got my degree in international business and marketing, and then I was like, okay, I could go into marketing at a fashion company and like best of both worlds. Like that's kind of what I was thinking. And my mom was like, sure, that sounds great. And my dad was like, you're out of control. I can't control you. And I'm
I can't
I'm crazy.
be tamed.
I can't. Now I kind of feel so far removed from my parents in the sense that like they obviously don't take care of me monetarily at all, that I'm like, why do I have to like appease my parents? Like why do I have to really think about them?
Yeah.
And obviously I do want to. They've given me like an arm and a leg, but at the same time I'm like,
it's your life. Damn.
Yeah, I'm like, I really want to do what I want to do. So
my parents were like also pushing me towards the medical field. I mean, like, I'm Filipino, look at me. Like they were like doctor, nurse. And like I did not want to do any of that. Like I suck at STEM. Like, bitch, after they started putting letters into that shit, I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is. Like, so yeah, like my first semester of college, I was actually doing speech pathology. And I was like, I don't,
why?
Because my sister Lynette actually has a degree in speech pathology.
Okay.
And I was inspired. I was like, okay, maybe that's like my one gateway of like being in health, like helping people learn like to speak better, or like if they have a stutter, like helping them. But then I was like,
so like niche and interesting.
yeah. Yeah, she would just complain about it a lot, and that also like deterred me away. But anyway, I was like taking these classes, and I was like, I don't give a fuck about this. Like, I don't give a fuck about how an esophagus looks like. So yeah, I was like, I'm just not gonna take these classes, and I immediately went into like mass comm with like a focus on marketing also and advertising. And I was like, I love this. Like, I love social media. I love brain rot. Like, I love talking.
Okay, my boyfriend's friend from high school was looking for someone
Do I
at
know
her
him?
job.
Do I know him?
Merv.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Hey.
great. Mervat.
Hey, girl.
No, yeah, so she was looking for someone, so I applied and got that job and quit the other one.
With That's how you. Oh.
Yeah. So I joined.
Full circle.
Yeah, I joined. Climbed up really quickly in 2 years. I think I changed roles twice. Yeah, twice. Oops. 2 times, and then did a lot of work there. Like,
Yeah.
I always felt like, okay, I'm gonna work really fucking hard here. I'm gonna climb really quickly, and this is gonna be the hard work that I put in while I'm young. And it just has not stopped, bitch.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
working even harder now. Not really, honestly. It's just more tiring. It's like more taxing on my brain and my body. Whereas I was doing like so much more work at my last job.
I'm like a firm believer that it's gonna pay off though.
It fucking better. I'm like so
Yeah.
tired. But yeah, I honestly just can't help it but like work like crazy. I have to like hold myself back from working too hard.
Like, you feel inclined to work more than you already.
100%, like super naturally.
And this bitch works. Like,
Yeah.
capital W works.
Yeah.
Trademark sign.
Like I definitely now at this new job have to hold myself back so that they don't
Mama.
know that I overextend
Papa.
myself. Papa.
Tiff's breadwinner. That's so good.
But I'm not the breadwinner.
But like breadwinner vibes, like mindset. I finally hit 400 subscribers on YouTube. I'm honestly so happy. Like, actually, thank you everyone that's been like watching and like been so patient with me. I feel like when it comes to making video content, it's something that I like really love so much. And every time I'm in a rut, I always fall back to video content. I remember I made a like a video like 3 years ago saying like happy 200 subscribers. It's like when I would like vlog every week, and I like archived that because again, like going back to imposter syndrome and like doubting yourself, like I literally felt so weird about having that video on. But yeah, I'm just so happy and I'm so thankful for everyone, and also like just for tuning into this podcast. Thank you so much.
I also started a magazine with
Woo!
one of my close friends, shout out Ferris, and my other close friend Richard. Yeah, so yeah, we started a magazine. I think we're gonna call it Sonder. It's like one of my favorite words. It's the name of our Discord.
Yeah. That's really what I noticed when Rich first told me.
Yeah. Which is super, super exciting. I think me, Rich, and Ferris just, we know so many interesting people, and we want a place where everyone's ideas, thoughts, art, and everything can live. Yeah. That's just
so
kind
nice.
of what we're doing. So we meet every week. Shout out Treasure Club. I think we're aiming for, like, they're starting to write now. And I'm doing like the graphic design and marketing and everything for it. I'm not gonna write because I suck. My grammar is terrible, you guys. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Like, it's really
fucking
bad.
TikTok. I'm telling you. Like, we have to go back to long form. No, wait, no. Like, low key, I think it is TikTok because
I'm like so rotted.
I'm like illiterate now.
Yeah.
Or do you read books?
I do read.
Okay, guys, I'm turning 25 this year, and I'm like,
Way to brag. Okay.
wait, like, I literally told myself at the beginning of the year, I need to read at least 3 books so that I don't get like dumb. Like, I don't like my frontal lobe doesn't just like stop and this is like where it stays. You know what I mean? Like,
Girl, I think honestly, I'm not kidding. Like, COVID did some weird shit to me. Like, I swear I was not this bad before.
yeah.
But they say that like your ADHD symptoms, it's harder and harder to hide once you get older.
Oh.
So, But it really felt like it was like the same time as COVID for me when I started
Did you ever
becoming
get
like this. And I got like some really rare thing from the vaccine. I got like COVID arm or something like that. And then I was like sick, or like the vaccine really fucked me up. I'm pro-vax, but like it really fucked me up super bad.
I've been trying to be more sober. I don't know if I told you this.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Girl, same. Like, are
Is
we
this-
okay?
I don't think we are. And I don't know if it's gonna be okay.
No, I'm always like, fuck, I drink so much. It's really bad for me. Like, am I binge drinking? Like, this is
What's the problem?
bad.
Like,
Yeah,
the
like,
call's coming from inside the house.
I know, it's coming from inside the bottle. It's the wine that's talking. No, like, at my last job, it was so stressful that we would drink, like, all the time. At that job, every Wednesday, the company would pay for our alcohol, and we would drink. Every Wednesday, I would, like, black out.
That's
I mean,
fucking crazy.
I've never actually blacked out. Have you blacked out?
Yes. And you know, I remember MSG.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you guys. Just like quick debrief.
We keep on saying yeah and at the same time. Whatever. I would drink like every Wednesday, really drunk, like stumble home, don't know how I got home. And then like we'd be drinking like Friday, Saturday, another club. Like,
keep it going. More.
Because I was so stressed at
Like,
my job that I
fuck.
was like, I need a drink.
Yeah.
I need to drink.
I think mine was just more so like lack of fucking self-control. I'm like, oh, I'm invited to this, fuck it, let's drink, even though I'm like barely recovering from the night before. Fuck it, I'll go out and drink with you.
I guess I wasn't like that.
So yeah, like I need to stop. Also because I'm a hypochondriac.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, and I don't know if I told you this, but like a lot of diseases run in my family bloodline, like cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure. It's like I want to die. I want to die.
A little bit same. I mean, I was pre-diabetic for 3 years.
Mama.
Yeah, papa. Yeah, no, I was
Shout out,
pre-diabetic.
Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Rich really helped me with my pre-diabetes. It's like so funny that I was pre-diabetic.
Wait, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, no, like elaborate. I might cry. 'Cause
Wait, why? Yeah, I was just like, I was munching. I have a Big Mac. But yeah, like I was just eating a lot because I honestly never, like, fuck me. But like, I never had to worry about my weight really. And I would get in trouble all the time growing up. Like, they would call home. People would report me to the nurse and be like, she's too skinny. Like,
they reported to the nurse like, we can't find her waist. Like,
no, literally, they're like, where's Tiffany? Like, no, but like, it was so sad at the time because I'm like, okay, I've no ass, I've no tits, I'm flat as fuck, literally like Slender Man vibes, like. So it did also suck. Like, obviously for me, that's all I knew was like being super thin and like it really being fucking terrible. But I also, like, I'm so lucky, never had to really worry about what I ate. Yeah. So I would eat, you guys, like the nastiest shit ever. Like one time I put like every sauce in the fridge on 2 pieces of bread and like stuck it together.
Bye. Jail.
I love like bologna, like the Oscar Mayer bologna. I would like cut into it like pizza and like eat it like
sponsor her.
Please, like that shit is my favorite. Like whatever. I was just like eating really unhealthy and like really bad because I was like, oh, I don't have to worry.
I don't give a fuck.
And then it fucking caught up to me, and then I was like hella pre-diabetic, like really bad, and it took 2-3 years. It was last year that I got it under control and I'm no longer pre-diabetic. Yeah, but it took a lot of work. Yeah, I really realized how poorly I was eating.
And Rich helped with that.
Yeah, he totally like controlled that situation. I literally would not have been able to do it alone.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
I feel like Amari also helped me because I had like a raging ED in college. And I'm like comfortable to talk about this now because like thankfully I'm living with someone who's fucking healthy. My senior year of high school, I would eat like 2 fruit a day, dude.
And that was it.
That was it.
Were you hungry?
I was hungry. I was so hungry, but like, I was like, like,
I can't see myself in the mirror.
No, it was literally that vibe. Like, so scary. Once I got into college, I would see Amari more, and like, he'd be like, "You want a taco?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, I'll eat a taco." And that like helped a lot. I think really like living with someone who's never experienced an ED before. It's like, oh, it's okay to eat 3 meals.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to eat, period. Which is so beautiful. Like, we hate men so much, but they kind of know what they're doing.
They're honestly great, you guys. Okay, cut this.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that. Like, I talk all this shit about men, and I always want to be like, oh, but not my man.
Yeah.
And Amori too. Like, he's so fucking great.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the times, like, women have to go through things alone, of course, and whatever. They're so strong and brave for that. But I feel like a lot of things healed me through my relationship with Rich, and I don't think I would have gotten there as quickly or gotten there at all if it wasn't for him. I'm sure you feel similarly.
Yes.
Yeah, so I hate sometimes when people are like, oh my god, like, how am I ever gonna date again because like this happened? And I'm like, sometimes honestly, like, time obviously is one of them, but also getting into a good healthy relationship teaches you that
literally the caption for this podcast is "We love men." Like,
we love men. Fuck, cut this whole thing. Like, I swear, it's so off brand for us. Like, what are we talking about?
I know, because I'm always like, I hate men, I hate white men, like, I hate men in period. They fucking suck. But yeah, like,
and I do genuinely feel like that because I feel like I do spend a lot of time with men, like my job, all men.
Yeah.
Like, I see Rich's friends a lot, like, whatever. So I do spend a lot of time with men, and sometimes after spending time with them, I'm just like, I'll literally start crying to Rich and be like, I need a woman. I need women. Like, I need to laugh with women. I need to chat with women. Like, I just need to be around women. It's just not the same at all. Sometimes when I'm around women, I'm thinking a little bit more about what I'm saying, what I'm doing, because I care more about what they think.
Low-key, this was like an internal thing for me also. Yeah. Because before I moved, I would always only hang out with Amari's friends.
Yeah.
I had like my girlfriends also, but like because I saw Amari more, I would also like then see a lot of his friends.
I come from the opposite thing. Like, I had maybe like 3 close guy friends and then all girls. Like, my friend group from home is like 16 girls. Like, we're all still friends. So I was surrounded by like really great, genuine, like, female energy all the time, and like that's what I was used to, like giant groups of girls, which I like love so much. Like, to this day, like, that's heaven to me, just like a ton of girls. But I do find that, like, yeah, hanging out with a bunch of guys is just like so much easier, and I don't have to think so much
because they're so brain dead as it is.
We're not single, so we're not like, ooh, like, kind of have to like watch myself around these men. It's like, no, I'm gonna like. That's why like female friendships are way more rewarding, because you are working towards them, I feel like. Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've definitely learned so much more now in my adult age, being with like being friends with so many more women. Like, thinking back about the friendships that we have right now, like with like, they're so rewarding. Like, it's so like, it's so nice to just be around like women that understand. And I don't think I need to elaborate further. Like, just understand, period.
Yeah, like, I can hang out with men all I want, but they don't understand what it's like to be a woman. They'll never, they can empathize, but they'll never fucking understand, and only women have that with each other. Yeah. That's why I love the movie Little Women. You guys watch it. It's my like favorite movie ever.
Literally, like, late last year, Tiff was like, you have to watch Little Women.
I know, but I feel like no one feels as passionately about it as I do.
I liked it. Yeah, but like,
you love it. I'm like, hello.
I loved it. I liked it because it definitely like reminded me about my sisters. But like, yeah, like it's a good movie. It's great.
Oh my god, I love it so much. I cry from like the beginning to the end. Just like every interaction that the women have in it, I'm like, oh, to be a woman, like so.
Did you tell Rich to
drama.
watch it?
He hasn't watched it yet. Should we break up?
Yes, actually.
Like,
This is your revelation. You're going back home to dump him. Then you're coming back here.
and then we're gonna watch all of it. Like, love that watches. Where do you feel like you are in your style? Yeah. Where do you feel like you are with? What's your relationship with your style and fashion?
Actually, yeah, let's talk about that because going back to TikTok's gonna be like, we're never gonna sponsor this woman.
No, I mean, just kidding. We love you.
I just feel like style and fashion has changed so much because of TikTok.
I fucking hate it.
People are only buying like one item that goes viral because it's like, oh, everyone else likes it, or like, oh, because like it's gonna look good with like this one thing. But like, we don't buy things anymore because we like them, not like without other people's like, or like without the societal pressure. I don't know if I'm making sense. Do you know what I mean? I think right now I think a lot of like the Asian fashion
I feel like you have a very
influences me.
My issue with TikTok fashion and everything is like people see this aesthetic and they're like, okay, I want to look like that, and it's disingenuous to me because I feel like style should be like who you are, what you're into, and then that's how you dress. Like, I feel like a lot of the time it's like people trying to fit a certain image, and
Yes.
they don't actually have style.
Everyone's fucking looking like they're from the Lower East Side.
Yeah.
Low key, like.
Yeah. This guy came into my job the other day. He was old white man. And he had like just such a nice, put together outfit on, and he had like paint on his shoes. And he was like, oh, I shouldn't be in like this nice fashion store. And I was like, you look great. Like, you have such a distinct style. Like, maybe you're not wearing anything designer or whatever, but like you have such a great style. Like, you're well put together. I don't know, I just like that. Like,
Yeah.
It could be super basic and simple. Like, even like finance bros have like their distinct style. And honestly, I love that. I'm like, you guys stay over there, like y'all stay there. Like, I love what you guys are wearing, because that's like what they are. Like, they have to wear their like little tech backpacks and whatever the fuck. And I'm just like, you guys stay there. Like, I don't need you guys in like a 5-panel hat and like Supreme. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's because that's where you guys are. It's because of your job. It's because of the people you're around, and that's how you dress. I love that.
But like everyone's just like looking like a clone of each other.
Yeah.
Like, people have forgotten about personal style, kind of.
100%.
Which
it's super hard to be original nowadays as well, which is fine though.
Currently I think people are getting lost and they're just like following whatever TikTok is fucking feeding them, and like they're only buying like one certain thing. Like, for example, like when those yellow Onitsuka tigers were like big on TikTok and everyone's like, I need to buy that. But like, does it feed to their personal style? Or like maybe it does, but like, you know what I mean? It's just like everyone's just getting like this one type of thing because it's so big right now.
Of course. And it like ruins things. Like, I've always wanted, before sambas were a big thing, the Wales Bonner lace sambas, and I fucking manifested that shit because I found them in the trash.
That's
in my
crazy.
size. And I feel like they're real.
Yeah.
And I was basically just walking to work. It was raining. I was gonna go vote. And there were like clothes, shoes like scattered on the side of the street. It really felt like someone like broke up with their boyfriend and like threw all his shit out the window type shit. Like, that's what it looked like. But I saw the shoes, grabbed them, didn't look through the rest of the shit, and like left. Like, brought them back to my crib, threw them in a bag because they were wet, and then like left for work and went to go vote. Like, I've always wanted those shoes. I really, really like those shoes. Whatever, but it was at the same time that like sambas were so trendy. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to wear these because they're so fucking trendy and I'm gonna look like I'm being a part of the trend. And then and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I've always wanted these. Like,
embrace it.
yeah, I'm just gonna fucking wear them. I added a pin to them to like make them kind of diffy. Yeah, but then, you know,
Yeah. No, I get
at one
you.
point it's just like, whatever, wear whatever the fuck you
What
want.
the hell? Sure.
What the fuck, sure.
So what like inspires you actually in terms of fashion? Like, where do you get your inspirations from?
Nowhere. Like,
She
Dude,
crazy. She's like, I
no,
think of
this
it all
is-
in my head.
yeah, I mean, this is also part of my delusion. It's just like, I'm not looking at anyone. Like, I'm not looking at any influencers. I'm not doing any of that. It's just like, right now, like, I'm dressed super.
She's always
baggy.
dressed so good though. Like Tiff is always so fucking well dressed.
But I used to if I didn't have an outfit put together, like, lose my fucking mind. Like, it was not okay. I did not feel like myself, like, this, that, and the third. But now I'm just kind of like, I have to wear Fugazi to Fugazi.
Okay.
I have to wear staple to staple. So that's kind of defining my style right now.
Oh,
you
I
know what I
see.
mean?
Do you think their like current collection is like defining your style? Is like also infiltrating into your okay, but
I
it's
mean,
just
yes. Sorry, yes.
okay.
I don't particularly like their last collection was like Western.
Yeah.
Like,
Amari's
what-
like
Yeah, like, honestly, so good for him. And I feel like back in the day when I didn't have money to buy clothes, I was thrifting a lot. And when you thrift, the items are so cheap that you can cut them up, you can rework them. So I was having a lot of fun with fashion. Like, that was super fun to me. And then I got to a point where I was making more money and I was like, oh, now I can buy the things that I've always dreamed of having.
that makes sense.
Yeah, and then I was doing that for a while.
Bitch, you have my dream bag.
Which one?
The orange yellow one.
Oh, the pillow bag. See, that was also
That
my
is
dream
my
bag.
dream bag.
That's
And
so
Tiff
funny.
has
We have
it.
the same dream bag. Because I used to want to be a flight attendant.
That is also crazy. That's like another lore that I learned
Yeah.
like months
I
ago.
like really wanted to be a flight attendant. I like loved flying, and then I developed crippling anxiety. Yeah. So that collection came out, and it was like airport themed.
So crazy.
So I wanted that bag so fucking bad, and I got it.
And it's so
bitch.
beautiful.
Yeah, the tax return used to hit. This year, my taxes are scary
I haven't fucking done them because I'm scared.
because I was unemployed. I collected unemployment. I was employed.
Stop! Don't say that because I'm scared.
I freelanced, and then I had 2 other jobs. No, Lova, and I had a whole like beautiful, beautiful era like of playing Fortnite.
Oh my god! Yeah, we still need to talk about that. Stop. Yeah.
Do we have
no,
enough
yeah,
time
we
to
have-
talk about it? It was like such a wonderful moment in time. It's how I felt about.
It was different.
Yeah, it was different.
Capital
You guys
D
wouldn't know about
different.
it. You guys weren't there for it. Like over quarantine is when I first started playing, or before that was when I first started playing PS4. When did you start playing video games? When you were young, right?
Yeah, like when you know, did you ever play Crash Bandicoot?
No, but I know what it is.
Like PS2 vibes, like.
Yeah. No, I played video games too. I played Zelda on GameCube.
This my bitch. This my bitch. This my girl.
On GameCube.
This my girl.
I loved this like Madagascar penguin game on my PSP. It was like a surfing game. It's called like Surf's Up or something. Like, that's my favorite. But I always wanted to play like the PS, like the PlayStation.
Yes.
Like, I always wanted like and I never got
Yes,
to.
I was always so fucking jealous of the bitches that had the PlayStation like device handset.
I love it, and I really got into Fortnite a few months ago, and we've been playing with our friends, with Amari and Abdallah.
Shout out Abdallah.
Shout out Abdallah and Gus. Shout out Gus.
That's been crazy. We had a like a seafood boil 100 victory royale win thing.
Yeah, and it was so rewarding getting that because I truly did not think we were gonna get there.
Low-key, I didn't think so.
Yeah,
But
because I think we had like a month or something, right, to get there.
we had like until the end of the year, I think, and then like we knocked it off in like a month and a half.
Yeah, and we really locked the fuck in. Like, you can anything you put your mind to, you will succeed at. You know, that's just like Fortnite. And I went to bed thinking about Fortnite, woke up thinking about Fortnite. Like, I was watching Little Women with my mom, and all I could think about was Fortnite.
No, for a minute, Tiff and I were literally infiltrating all of our relationship conversations with Fortnite. We'd meet a bitch and be like, okay, but do you play Fortnite?
Yeah. No, like one time I was pulling up to a party that Lovette was at, and like I literally thought I was like sliding to the party.
Yeah.
Like in Fortnite when you slide.
She was sliding
I felt like I was sliding over there.
That was so beautiful, though.
It was such a beautiful time. I
want to go back.
Super sentimental about it. It's like really embarrassing.
I love a man that's giving bi but isn't bi, and Amari is giving bi but he isn't bi. That man will like put nail polish
like
on, like he'll like but he's like, I would never fuck a guy.
Yeah, I think I like that too.
I love that.
Yeah, you're right. I wasn't thinking about it.
Like that's so hot of you to be so feminine.
Or like to like don't like feminine men. I don't like feminine men.
Yeah, I don't like feminine, but like I guess if you've met Amari,
yes, you do like feminine men.
Who?
All those K-pop guys.
Okay, I do. Wait,
yeah,
she's clocked me.
No, I should again. Are you gonna do a counter for the amount of times I hit myself with the mic? Like no, I do not fuck with that like at all.
I do. I kind of do.
Yeah, you do, bitch. You do. I'm clocking you. Like, she was like, I don't like feminine men. The feminine man is in the other room. He's a cardboard cutout that she has. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I just, like, no. I'm, like, super attracted to, like, really manly men. I'm really attracted to men.
Yeah.
But I do like when they cross their legs and like put a little nail polish.
Like let's be a little class A.
Yeah,
like
but once they open their mouth, that's a man.
Yeah, that's
once
true.
They
that's
open
true.
their legs, that's a man.
That's true. That's true. I think we are so blessed in the men that we're dating right now.
Yeah,
because they are like 100%. A good.
They love each other, you guys. They love each other. I mean, I guess that's just like friends.
We're like, you're gay, but they're like we're just hanging
dates with men, like just him and another man. I'm like, all right, that's what like having friends is. This whole ageism thing, I really feel like dated now. Like 27, girl, I like really crawled my way here. Like I can't handle this age. I mean, I'm getting over it for sure. Like if you met me like even a year or two ago, I was not sane.
I guess that it more so feeds in quarter life crisis vibes.
But I feel like I'm done with my quarter life crisis. Don't you feel that way about me? You're like, no, you're crazy. You're crazy. Like I used to think about it all the time. I used to like sit up in bed and like be like, fuck.
If but that's me now.
Yeah, so I was going through it at this age that you're at now. What is yours surrounded? Like, what are you thinking about when you think about your age? Like, what are you worried about?
I think about my parents. I'm like, every time I talk to them, they look older. And my mommy watches my podcast. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Our moms were girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry, Patty made a funny sound. Like, stop.
So it hurts me.
I'm gonna cry.
It hurts me, like, aging, not seeing my parents, FaceTiming them, and they have white hair. I'm like... It
stresses me out beyond belief because I'm an only child, so the only person worrying about my parents is me. So, like, I can't think about it. And that's why I'm also, like, circle it all back. Like, I'm grinding so hard because I'm like, I have to be able to take care of my parents in the future.
Yeah. And growing up is crazy, and like as long as you have someone with you to listen, like that's what matters.
Yeah. 100%.
Community is important, basically.
So important. Community is so fucking important. Like, even just when we were like playing Fortnite, like just having that, like it sounds so funny and ridiculous, but
it's
like
so real.
It was so real and true and amazing. And
it's fucking cold in New York, and like you can't see anyone, but like if you can see your friends virtually, Bitch, that's real.
Yeah, so real. I love the internet. Like, growing up, the internet saved me for real. But I'll end this on be delusional, but not too delusional, because you have to grab life by the fucking balls and figure your shit out and work hard for your shit. But at the same time, nothing's that serious, and you should be able to have fun and live your life and be happy, but also be cautious about those around you and love and care about the people who love and care about you.
And love Paul McCartney. I'm sorry. Can I end on Paul
It all
McCartney?
goes back to the white man, bro. Like, we can't escape it.
Last night, I actually went into a Linda McCartney like rabbit hole because of my whole like Paul McCartney thing that I fucking explained in the beginning. And so I was like, he's the one white man I want to be.
What?
I want to be him.
Paul McCartney?
Have you ever loved a white man so much that you want to be him?
No, never. Into her will.
So I got into a deep rabbit hole, and I was like reading Linda McCartney. It's like his ex-wife's vegetarian cookbook.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So like the entire McCartney family was born and raised a vegetarian family, which I didn't know. That's crazy. Which I'm like, damn, it kind of makes sense. Like, that man is 82 years old and like alive and cooking. Like, he's crazy.
He still a vegetarian?
He's still a vegetarian. I'm like,
Never had
is
meat.
that the fucking never had meat?
What? I've been listening to a lot of Rage Against the Machine, Show Me the Body, Trapped Under Ice, Knock Loose, The Radio Department, Deftones.
Radio Department.
The Radio Department's one of my favorite bands
So fucking
ever.
good.
Yeah. And I keep on trying to put people onto them, and no one will listen to them. I tried to put Lovey onto them. She didn't listen to them until a white man told her to listen to them. And then she was like, ooh, I love this. Bitch loves white men, bro. I swear.
Did he talk to you about Destroyer?
Yeah, we love Destroyer.
Can we go? I think it's this week.
Is there a show?
I think it's this week, actually. Like, I don't know if he's gonna bring it up to you later, but like, we
I would need to go to Destroyer on like so many drugs and alcohol and like cry in the corner. Like, I would need to go alone.
Apparently, Father John Misty is opening too.
Shut the fuck up.
That was my same exact fucking reaction when Amari told me today. I was like, why didn't you fucking tell me Father John Misty was opening?
I love Destroyer and I love Father John Misty. What the fuck?
I don't know why he barely told me that today.
We have to look into that. What else do we recommend?
We
Nothing,
recommend
bitch.
Popeyes because I was such a fucking hater on Popeyes.
Why?
I'm like, look at me now. It just wasn't my like time of day. Like, I was like,
Girl.
also I came from the South, so like churches was a big thing. Like,
And Cane's fucking sucks.
oh, my Southern girl.
Okay, you guys.
But
it's late. We fucking bitches don't know
we
when to
yapped
shut the fuck
our
up.
brains out. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys tune into the next podcast. I'm linking Tiff's Instagram and everything into the description. And
Thank you so much for having me.
Yep, loved yapping so much. So take care, guys. Thank you so much.